Welcome back, brothers and sisters, to our daily Bible devotion. Hope you're well. So today we're going to start Luke chapter 1. In our last episode, we finished Mark chapter 1, where we looked at the leper who was cleansed. And even though Jesus told him not to tell anyone, he still went around and broadcasting it. But then again, you got to give it to the guy. He's just been cleansed from leprosy. So we start off Luke chapter 1. Now we're going to read from verses 1 to 4 only, because we're going to understand what is Luke talking about here. So Luke chapter 1 from verse 1. For as much as many have taken in hand to set forth in order a declaration of those things which are most surely believed among us, even as they deliver them unto us, which from the beginning were eyewitnesses and ministers of the word. It seemed good for me also, having had perfect understanding of all things from the very first, to write unto thee in order, most excellent Theophilus, that thou mightst know the certainty of those things wherein thou hast been instructed. So the writer here, Luke wrote Luke, as well as he wrote Acts as well. And in both of those, the writer mentions or directs these books to Theophilus, whom he had addressed and had pleasantly he had associated with Theophilus. Don't forget, Luke was pretty much with Paul all the time, and Luke was a physician. Now, from Luke, Theophilus had received much instruction and great light. Luke had been Theophilus's teacher, and he still felt a responsibility to direct and instruct him, and to sustain and protect him in his work. At that time, it was customary for a writer to send his manuscript to someone for examination and criticism. Luke chose Theophilus as a man in whom he had confidence to perform this important work. He first directs the attention of Theophilus to the record of Christ's life as given in the book of Luke, which also had been addressed by the same writer to Theophilus. And even Acts also he directs to Theophilus as a examiner, you could say. So Theophilus was a high influential Gentile, and the purpose was to provide an in detail and accurate and trustworthy account of the events that surrounded Jesus, and as well as the accounts that surrounded the Acts. Theophilus means friend of God or beloved of God. And like I said, he was a Gentile of high social standing. Now, the reason I wanted to explain that is because that's how the book starts off with. Luke starts off with this preface to Theophilus.